Hello guys and welcome back to a brand new video. So in this video we are going to see equations involving indices. So previously we have learned each and every rule of indices separately and thoroughly. So now we will see how to solve bigger equations and complex equations of indices that contains more than one or two rules of indices. So let's see. So for today's video our first example is 7 to the power m into 7 to the power 3 is equals to 7 to the power 12. So as we can see, there is a multiplication sign here and both bases are same and the powers are different. So what we can do is, we can, due to the multiplication sign, we can add the powers. So this will become m plus 3 and the other side will be equal to 7 over 12. So both sides have 7, so this 7 will be cancelled. So we have got m plus 3 is equals to 12. So the value of m will be 12 minus 3, so m will be equals to 9. So this was our first question. Now let's move on to the second question. 5 to the power m divided by 5 to the power 4 is equals to 125. Let's see. As we can see, we have a division sign and both bases are same and the powers are different. So what we can do is, we can subtract the powers due to the division sign. M minus 4 is equals to 125. Now we can see that the other side do not have a 5 like this to cancel. So we can see that m minus 4, we can see that 125 cube root of 125 is 5. So we can say that 5 cube is equals to 125. So now we can cancel the 5 on both sides, and now we have left with m minus 4 is equals to 3. So the value of m will be 3 plus 4 7. So this was our second question. So now let's move on to third question. We have same basis but different powers with the multiplication sign. So what we can write this as m plus 7 to the power m plus 4 is equals to 1. So now we can see that the other side do not have a 7 with the powers, so that we can cancel. So we have learned that anything to the power 0 is 1. So we can write in this place 7 to the power 0. Anything like 7 to the power 0 is also 1. So we can write this as 7 m plus 4 is equals to 7 to the power 0. Now we can see that we can cancel the 7 on both sides. Now we have left with m plus 4 is equals to 0. Now the value of m will be minus 4. Now let's move on to next question. 8 to the power b is equals to 2. Now we can write 8 as 2 to the power cube whole to the power b is equals to 2. Now we can see that b, the outer power will be multiplied with the inner power. This will be written as 3b is equals to 2. Now 2 will be cancelled on both sides, and here we will be left with 1. Now the value of b will be 1 over 3. Now let's move on to our last question. Simplify whole bracket open 18x square into y divided by 6x into y to the power 5, whole bracket close, to the power minus 2. Simplify the inner bracket. Now first we can simplify these numbers. Now 2 into 3 is 6 and 2 into 9 is 18, and 3 into 1 is 3 and 3 into 3 is 9. So we have left with 3x square y over x into y to the power 5 whole to the power minus 2. So now we can see that we have x square. So this is like, this whole is like, I can write this here. This is like that we have learned previously. So this will become 2 minus 1. So this will become x to the power 1. So this is like, we can do an easy method for this. Like we can cancel, like where there we have power of 1 and here we have power of 2. So we can cancel one from here and one from here will automatically cancel. So this can be done this way also. So same is the case with y to the power y over y to the power 5. So we can do the, we can write this as y over 5 y to the power 5. Now we can cancel one power from here and one power from here also will also be cancelled. This will become 4. So this will become 1 over y to the power 4. So now we can write this as, this becomes 3x over y to the power 4 minus 2. Now we have recently learned that if we have a negative power, we can convert it into positive by taking a reciprocal. Now we can take the reciprocal of this inner bracket. This y to the power 4 will come on the upper side and 3x will go to the denominator. So now power will be positive. Y to the power 4 whole to the power square and 3x to the power whole square. Now we can do this. 2 into 4 is 8. So this will be y to the power 8 and 3 square is 9 and x square is x square. So this is our final answer. So that's it for this video. I hope you have got a great understanding of solving equations involving indices. Thanks for watching. I will meet you in the next video. Goodbye.